Yeah, let's see how many views my video got last week.
Welcome everybody to a new episode of the J&J Toy Giants YouTube channel, Toy Unboxing. I am your host, JD. Today I'm going to be going over some more WWE Elites.
We interrupt your regularly scheduled YouTube video for something much more evil. Yes, I am the evil, the most revolting Skeletor. And I will be your host for this video. I can see it now. Me walking the red carpet for being so evil.
Hey Skeletor, when's your next video? Skeletor, how are you doing? Hey Skeletor, when's your next video?
Ah, yes, they love me. Oh, I guess we should start the video. Go ahead, JD.
Hello everybody, welcome to a new episode of the J&J Toy Giants YouTube channel, Toy Unboxing. I am your host, JD. Now today, I'm in a different room. I'm not in my room where all my figures are at because it's kind of late. So I had to be where people are not sleeping. And so I've actually done a couple of episodes here in this room. It's actually the way my room is set up is you go upstairs, then you go to the right, there's the spare bedroom where we kind of keep all our junk. And then there's the middle room, and then there's the bedroom. So I'm actually in the middle room, trying not to bother anybody. So today I'm going to be going over some more figures that I picked up over the last few weeks. After my birthday, I came into some cash. So I figured why not splurge a little bit and have some content for the J&J Toy Giants YouTube channel. So I'm going to be going over some stuff today. Specifically, I'm going to be going over the Stone Cold Steve Austin and Ric Flair Ultimate Edition from Mattel. So these actually were very, very hard to come by for the longest time when these actually came out because just everybody was either pre-ordering them. Sorry about the glare. So everybody was pre-ordering them, and I could never find them in the stores. So was it on my birthday? I believe it was on my birthday that I actually, I'm going to move up a little bit, that I found these at a Target. So I was kind of like, I had to get these. There was no way I was going to pass up on these because I would be foolish to do so. So this is the Ric Flair depicting his run. It says, let's see here. Doesn't really depict on, I think this was actually right before he left WCW and came to the WWE. So this was probably like 89, 90, when this was actually, because he had a longer hair at that point in time. So this was probably around 89, 90, because I know in 91 he came. And then this is the Stone Cold Steve Austin Attitude Era. Stone Cold Steve Austin was around when he won the WWE Championship for the first time after WrestleMania, because it actually has the blue kind of new winged eagle championship that he had for the longest time. He was actually the first person to actually own or basically have this particular winged eagle, and then it was The Rock and then Triple H and all that. But definitely going to be unboxing this bad boy. So I don't have too many elites. I think the only, or ultimate I should say, so the only Ultimate that I own currently was the Ronda Rousey one. So I'm glad that I was actually be able to update my collection for the Ultimates because they're nice to have because they're so posable. I missed the bus on the Shawn Michaels one. So hopefully, maybe I can get a Lucy with his entrance gear. But I'm gonna open these bad boys up and do like we always do. We're gonna let them breathe. All right, so we're gonna be starting off with the man, the 16-time world heavyweight champion. Woo! Ric Flair. So I've changed his head to the Woo head, and of course I had to do the four for the Four Horsemen. Of course, you turn it around, you got the Nature Boy. And so, what can't you say about this? Now, this particular World Heavyweight Championship, I believe I have the same one. It may very well look different, I know. I had gotten a Lucy figure from Virtual Suplex. Cool dude I know online, also a collector. And he gave me a bunch of some extra stuff when I won a giveaway, and it had a classic Superstars Dusty Rhodes with this heavyweight championship belt. It looks a lot similar to what I had before, so and also looks similar to the one that I have on my Triple H from the Fan Central. But the soft goods is really good, and it was really kind of like snug. I'm trying to put them on him, but it looks awesome. I think I might have to put him front and center just because of the fact that his robe takes so much room, pretty much, and you got to be front and center. So I got to figure out what I'm going to do with my display. I'm still interested in getting a new ring anyway, because I decided that since the new Legends line came out with Scott Hall, and then the one that's coming out with Kevin Nash so that I could have the Outsiders, and I'm like, well, now I'm going to have my own NWO collection, and so now that kind of opened another floodgate of stuff that I really don't need, but I want now. So he comes with two heads. So this is the one that came inside the box. And oops, is that already a ding already? We got a little ding on his chin already. Jeez, what is that? Oh well, it's a good thing I changed his head. Be that as a man, then of course he has the Four Horsemen for his left hand, and of course the hands that he came with in the box, and then the strut fingers. So I got that ready to go. I like this. I mean, it's very soft. The soft goods is soft, though. It really takes his word of the soft goods. That's what they always call it. I guess that's why they call it soft goods. It's so soft. And so this is how I'm going to display him with the championship belt on the outside, because obviously if I put it on the inside, you won't see it. But I love this figure. I can't wait to display it. I had a Ric Flair because he's in purple tights, and I have the Fan Central one that was like a basic, and so I put the World Heavyweight Championship on him rather than Dusty, but that title came with Dusty. But yeah, so now I got 3 World Heavyweight Championships, and I'm not sure who to put it on. I'm probably just gonna leave this one, and then I already have one World Heavyweight Championship on the Ruthless Aggression Elite WrestleMania. I think it was WrestleMania 34 or WrestleMania 35 edition of Triple H Elite. So I'm going to leave that one on there, but then I got another one I don't know what to do with, so I might just put that on Dusty. Who knows? I will let you guys know. But it's a really cool figure, and it took me a little bit to get the soft goods on, but he's so like flexible too. So I mean, these Ultimates actually do come into play as far as like posability. Is that even a word? Posability. So let's go over the next one. All right, the next one we're going to be going over is Stone Cold Steve Austin, Ultimate Edition Stone Cold Steve Austin. Right away, he actually comes with 2 different heads. So this was another one that he comes with, and then this is the one that he has already in the package. I decided to go with this one because he looks badass and he just doesn't look like he wants to get played with. And then it comes with some other hands. Now they have obviously the closed fist hands. They have the pointer hands, which obviously they cannot get away with. We all know this for a fact. They cannot get away with him, you know, with the middle finger. I'm sure you can get someone to do customs with a middle finger, and you know, make that look good if you really want to. But Mattel's just not gonna be able to get that to go through without, you know, some backlash with the middle finger. It comes also with an Austin 316 shirt. So it also comes with a ball cap that he used to wear like for a little bit back in '97. So I'm gonna have him in his vest for right now. I might put this one. I actually have a the Milkomania Steve Austin and Kurt Angle, so I might put this 316 shirt on and just take that WCW shirt off. I'm not sure, but you know, of course, it comes with the microphone. Now, it normally would normally say WWF, and the same thing with the title WWF, but now it says WWE because obviously they can't put WWF because of that settlement they had with the World Wildlife. Take a shot. World Wildlife Federation. Jeez, I can't talk. And so everything is that you're going to see is going to have WWE on it, whether if it was in the Attitude Era or you know, the Golden Age, like in the '80s era, New Generation era, you name it, Ruthless Aggression, you name it, always going to be WWE because of that. Now you notice that he also has a actual gold chain. Hold on for just a moment here because I see something that I forgot to take off. And that is it, ladies and gentlemen, for this edition of the toy unboxing from J&J Toy Giants. If you were just finding us for the very first time, thank you so very much for watching. I hope you had a good time. Be sure to like and subscribe, and also comment on any of our video submissions on YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook, and also follow us on TikTok. So I just wanted to give a shout out real quick to CB Hunts and also Nostalgia Toy Plus. They actually gave us a shout out because I was able to do some intros to their YouTube channel. So I'm going to leave a link of the description of those videos that they showed the YouTube intro that I created for them. And so, you know, there's not too many times in life, whether you're in any type of like hobby, specifically I've learned recently in the toy community that there are a lot of genuinely nice people that, you know, are always out to help out. You know, I've actually never experienced that type of like open arm type of like environment ever. I mean, I've met nice people over the years and everything like that, but being part of a community, especially collecting, again, shout out for CB Hunts. He's always been like a cool dude. Never met the guy, you know, but we always talk back and forth on Facebook and Instagram. And I follow him and he follows me as far as like on YouTube, and I'm always liking his videos. So, I mean, he's an actual genuine nice dude. I'm going to leave a link to his description of his video and his channel and everything like that. Nostalgia Toy Plus. I just recently came in contact via CB Hunts. So he's also a pretty cool dude as well. I haven't met him or had like a really good exchange with him on other things, but I believe we're all in an actual group chat. I think he's in a group chat that I'm with CB Hunts under the Tejas Toy Nation Facebook group chat that I'm in. So thank you so very much for taking the time out, and keep on cruising. Be safe. See you later.